Yeah, let's go. I ain't the first with the curse, with the thirst that I wanna be better, not worse, man it hurts. I'm on this earth with my words and I put them all together, insert, cause I wanna have worth. Working hella hard till they put me in the dirt. Gonna go far, man, listen to my words. Gonna be a star, man, life's like a blur. When you're working this hard, yeah, you get what you deserve. Yeah, I ain't taking a backseat, I'm passing anybody else who is rapping. I'm nasty, ain't nobody able to catch me. They gasping, they cannot compare, they can't match me. I'm at half speed, I got your girl and she laughing and dancing, hanging on my butt, she asking to crash with me, smash with me, she savage, she wants cash money, and she knows that I live lavishly. I wanna live, I'm cold inside, give all I have just to feel alive. I fight to live, I fight to strive, one day I'll have what I want. I want the whole world in the palm of my hand, I got a plan, I'm the man, now I'm teaching the game, a veteran, better than anybody else who tests me. I'm ready, looking at my hand and it's steady, I'm trending, ascending and blending, lyrical bending, now I'm spreading and getting my name out now, yeah they hearing me laugh, all the crowds repping the sound, I'm hitting the ground, running, up and coming, ain't nothing, yeah, rookie of the year, I'ma keep it 100, cold-blooded, no budget, from nothing to something, I ain't bluffing, I got a full hand and a full plan, I ain't gonna stop till I'm at the top, man, every single drop got me feeling awesome, I'm about to pop, started from the bottom, yeah, I wanna live, I'm cold inside, give all I have just to feel alive, I fight to live, I fight.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Borussia Dortmund.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way.
When you have Edwin van der Sar in goal, it's like having an 11th outfield player. He can make every kind of save and get his team on the front foot.
Has a great gift for distribution, doesn't he? Almost assists.
Exactly, he's a playmaking goalkeeper who likes to trigger attacks as soon as the ball ends up in his possession. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And this is Neymar. Neymar fired deep towards the back post. Looking to play him in, and he welcomes it in. Danger averted for now. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Messi. And he's had it hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And we have our very first corner. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's a key interception. Great ball, and he's in here. Goes for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Under goes steaming forward. Bale. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And goes for the shot! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Under. And he cuts out the supply. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Baresi. We are into stoppage time. Under. Nicely weighted ball. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Manchester United happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we are back on the way.
Manchester United really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Tries to play it through. He has a look out. Big chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, super find. And he's onside. And he shoots! Vinicius Junior, that could spell trouble. Under! Under!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
And it's been taken short.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Out to the left it goes. Shot a goal! And it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Borussia Dortmund appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Knocks it into space. He's in plenty of space here.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Real chance! Goal! Manchester United! And they've got their lead back. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Van Basten demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Messi, perfectly measured that. Oh, robust challenge.
Manchester United can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
There will be 3 minutes
Bellingham.
added time.
Pirlo. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Van Basten. So that's it. It is all over. Manchester United proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won
And
it.
now, please turn
Van Basten,
towards the screen
voted
for
man
a
of the
special
match, and
presentation
deservedly
featuring our
so.
guest performers today.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Manchester United really were very impressive.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict.
A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country, Peter.
Yeah, Gareth Bale is certainly all of those things.
You could almost say he's the perfect attacker, easily one of the fastest players around. And remember all that beautiful technical football that was done at speed, because he always had that pace in his game. And remember his aerial strength too. He was very, very good heading a foot.
It's Pele! Too close for comfort. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's really well cleared. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Now, can they get it back? Oh, a delicate chip through. That has been cut short. Manchester United, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Van Basten. Van Basten! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Looking for the run, and he was quick to react. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Chips it through. Cleared without hesitation. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Passing nice and neat. Foden. Adams gets over and intercepts. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And the pass is into... Could be danger here! And the first half is done. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating.
Better stadium fund.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. Here we go again.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And it's Neymar. And this is Van Basten. Can he finish? Marvellous goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Well, talk about the perfect...
And Messi! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Rijkaard picks it up from the goal kick. Tries to pass it through. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Pelé. Now it's Eto'o. And this is Neymar. Neymar had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Looking to play him. Chance! He's got a goal! Just one goal in it now! Game on! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 12, Van Basten.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 9.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
14,
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden...
And a chance! It's in! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
The final seconds now.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's lost his man here. And we're done. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, that really did fly by. It's one of these games where everything progresses at 100 miles per hour, and at the end of it, this is what you can sometimes...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then.
When you have Edwin van der Sar in goal, it's like having an 11th outfield player. He can make every kind of save and get his team on the front foot.
Has a great gift for distribution, doesn't he? Almost assists.
Exactly, he's a playmaking goalkeeper who likes to trigger attacks as soon as the ball ends up in his possession.
Messi. Cafu. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Van der Vaart! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Tchouaméni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Manchester United have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Oh, that's a very decent... Has a shot! Played into space. No, that's been intercepted.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Van der Vaart tries to pass it through. He's got a... and the shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
It's Van Basten! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Messi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Some really good ball movement. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Aubameyang showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. That has ended up in no man's land. Tchouaméni, well, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now there's a... shapes to shoot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Van der Vaart. That's an imaginative pass. Here's the half-time whistle. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Manchester United are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. And the game has already resumed here. Shifted upfield.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Messi, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Looking for a runner. Adams calmly anticipates. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Lampard. Costa Curta. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Lampard. And that has put paid to that. Passing is crisp and sharp. Van de Ven. Chouameni. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That has been cut short.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Messi. Nicely shaped ball. Van de Ven. Lampard. Messi. Now it's Darwin. Oh, the ball's gone astray. He's having a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Costa Curta. Passing is crisp and sharp. Darwin. Now it's Van Basten. And here's Aubameyang. Now it's Stoichkov. Now that's well seen too. Beckham. Oh, this is a great position. And it's Messi. Now it's Darwin. Look at the shoots! And he hits the net! They're back within reach! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So is this the start of a comeback? Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slip. Oh, shooting chance!
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Messi. Pirlo. No one. And that is that. Manchester United can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. Barcelona have gone with a 4-5-1, Jim.
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs 2 of the 3 central midfielders to make runs beyond him.
Valverde! Goal! Barcelona! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely leaping.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Vieira. The defence opting here for strength in numbers.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Bale. Owen looks to get on the end of this. He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Eto'o. Owen ploughing through the middle. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's having a good look here.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
Messi! He went for the curler. That has been slung wide. Now it's Osimhen. Stood up well to him there. Van der Vaart. Now it's Messi.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Van Dijk. And it's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Rijkaard. Osimhen. Knocks it into space. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Rijkaard. Bellingham takes control of it and he's on the move. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Messi. Some really good ball movement. Oh, that's well spotted. Bellingham. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham looking to penetrate opposition lines. Nesta spots it and intercepts. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Oh, that's a key interception. Valverde has found the net here, of course. Rivaldo. And here's Osimhen. Bellingham. Now it's Osimhen.
There will be 1 minute added time.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Bellingham. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. No, that's been intercepted. Bale. It's Van der Vaart. Looking for options for movement.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rivaldo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. There's the shot! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
Substitutions taking place.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Good ball, good take. Spread neatly. Big chance, corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He rises! Oh, he's played it in low. Van Dijk clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And it's Neymar. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Rivaldo, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Nesta. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Rivaldo. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now it's Van Basten. And it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, what a big chance! He's scored! Swift, incisive, deadly. All done in a matter of seconds.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Just eases him off the ball. Now they can break here. Bellingham. That looks a good ball through. Tries a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. He should have put that one away.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going two down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Barcelona have their second corner now. And the SAR claims comfortable.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Rijkaard makes the interception. And it's
4
Bale.
added minutes has been
Van
indicated.
Basten. Valverde getting this one clear. Van Dijk goes long. And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester United were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded.
A quick reminder today.
So Jim,
that
how do you
smoking
reflect
is
on
only
what we've
allowed in
seen?
areas shown
Manchester
on this map.
United
Thank
never
you for
really
your
got into this
cooperation.
game. I think it's...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Manchester United.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway.
When you have Edwin van der Sar in goal, it's like having an 11th outfield player. He can make every kind of save and get his team on the front foot.
Has a great gift for distribution, doesn't he? Almost assists.
Exactly, he's a playmaking goalkeeper who likes to trigger attacks as soon as the ball ends up in his possession.
It's a good spell of possession, this. And Stoichkov! What about that from Hristo Stoichkov?
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Played into space out wide. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Messi. And the shot's on here. Oh, he's burst through. Van Basten unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, there's a probing ball. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, important interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the...
Van Basten! He's having a go! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the shot! He's got a goal! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Borussia Dortmund get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Is there any support? He might not need it. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Van Basten to Messi. Now it's Stoichkov. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
This is a lost
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Manchester United head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And we are already promptly back underway. It's Pirlo! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Rijkaard. And it's Zakaria. Puskás. Manchester United different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
There will be a throw-in. Van der Vaart, he's got Paul. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture. Probably be looking to play it square from here. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Costa Curta. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And he's being shifted off it. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Nice sequence of passes this. Zakaria. Messi. Borussia Dortmund are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 15.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Number 5.
Costa Curta receives it in a good position here.
Pushkash.
Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way.
Number 6. Zakaria. Coming on the field. Number 14.
And here's Eto. Strokes it back.
Number 20.
Gerrard. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Number 4.
Lahm makes the interception.
Number 19. Gerrard.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And he shoots! It's in! Borussia Dortmund back on level terms. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And it didn't take him long. Chance! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Manchester United take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Minutes has been indicated.
Mbappe. Neymar. Lahm. Van Bauten. There will be 4 extra minutes. And this is Owen! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Manchester United have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Manchester United... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Barcelona.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Well, 2014-15 certainly provided some terrific highlights for Lionel Messi's career showreel. Many claimed it was his best season ever. He did, of course, win the treble, and Jim, it doesn't get a whole lot better than that.
Well, one of the pinnacles of his club career, Peter.
Great chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Adams tries to clear. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Eto. Eto'o unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Drogba. Oh, easy pickings there. Bale. Well, that is one way to stop him. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And the finish! Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Neatly clipped into space. They're urging him to shoot. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's been shifted off it. Some excellent... Stoichkov! Spectacular from Stoichkov! About as smooth as it gets. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege.
Chance! Oh, it's come loose. Good chance here. And that's off target.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Drogba. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway. It's Drogba! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
And it's Del Piero. Now it's Neymar. And this is Drogba. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, well measured. He is through. And a chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. In he goes again! Neymar herring after the ball here. Turns and goes back. He's gone for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Neymar. Now it's Del Piero. Now it's Del Piero. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Neymar. And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Manchester United, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And it's Messi. Applies the finish! Del Piero. Neymar. Neymar! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Neymar brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Played through into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher. they've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Stoichkov with the short one. Up he goes! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Messi, and Messi! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Messi tries to play it through. Vieira deals with that comfortably. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Kaka.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Knocks it into space. Kaka. It's a good-looking delivery. And Dijk gets it away. And it's Neymar. Oh, good ball. Del Piero! And he hits the net. Barcelona are back in business. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Barcelona really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue. Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It's Eto'o! Well, there's the clearance. Kaka.
2 added minutes
Squeeze
has
it
been
through.
indicated.
Messi. Pirlo. 2 minutes to be added on. And that is as far as it goes. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Stoichkov
Those of you
claiming the
making
Man
your
of the
way
Match
home on
award.
public
And
transportation.
there is... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then.
Well, Michael Owen is, of course, likely to be the key player here, Peter. The mere sniff of a chance, and he's...
Chance! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Tries to play it through. Now it's Mbappe. Little pass back.
Not a lot more he could do there. Bellingham really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Bale. That's a good run down the left. Bale. Bale stood his ground strongly. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Bale! Oh, the ball's... And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Manchester United! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Cannavaro. And it's Hakimi. And here's Owen.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to...
Real chance! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Messi really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Can he get it through? Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Mbappe. Bale. Bale goes steaming forward. Bale.
That was lovely, that.
Bale! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first.
There will be
Hakimi.
1 minute added time.
Now Mbappe. And there's the end of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Manchester United certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing. Don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Manchester United ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
Substitution in progress.
Here we go again. Now it's Owen. It's run loose here. Messi. Owen. He's on it. Can he get away? Bellingham. Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Now it's Stoichkov, and Stoichkov! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Manchester United have their third corner. Messi falls short. Shot, surely! He would have been quick to recover this. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rodri. Griezmann. Haaland. Owen touches it back. Some really good ball movement. He's free, he has chance! It's in! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 18, Conte.
So
Number
time for change,
23,
and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 7,
Al Ittihad get themselves back into
coming on the
contention.
field.
Well, we have a
Number
very different
21,
game on our hands now,
Pirlo.
all of a sudden. This
Number
one's totally
11,
up for grabs.
Neymar. Number 9,
Al Ittihad appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Half an hour gone in the second half. There's the shot! He's got a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Manchester United take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And it's Van Dijk. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Shoots! And he hits the net! With so little time left! Grandstand finish! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
4 added minutes has been
Al
indicated.
Ittihad give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Time added on, 4 minutes. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Messi! And that may well be that. That is that. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down
Just a
to
quick
one
announcement,
decisive
it is now
moment.
time for our special lottery.
Messi picking
Please
up the
grab
Man of the
tickets
Match
with you when you're
award,
walking through
and
the
no
gates.
surprise there. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more...
And the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Bale is there, and he can get that clear. And he welcomes it in. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Can he get it through? Here comes the cross. And it's made its way to him, showing good feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, there's a probing ball. Mbappe picks out brilliant goal! And yes, it's there! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected.
It's Van Basten! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
And it's Stoichkov. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Looking for options for movement. He is through here. Oh, it's Nedved. Nedved! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Van der Vaart. Bale. Aimed beyond the defence. Bale is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Nedved showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's a key interception. Half-time getting close now. Messi. Now a Droll. Mbappe. Out to the right. Oh, well played, well played. Van der Vaart. Messi.
2 added minutes
Now
has
it's
been indicated.
Stoichkov. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Stoichkov. Delivers the... It's a mighty effort! And it's a goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut.
And we hit half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Manchester United are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time.
Substitution.
There's the start of the second half. Thuram making good progress on the right-hand side. And it's Neymar. Neymar. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Now the ball in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Now it's Shevchenko. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Raul. Mbappe. Raul. And a chance! Sticks it away! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Stoichkov with the short one. Great ball, real chance! Goal! Manchester United! And they've got their lead back. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Raul. Number 10.
We have got changes
Mbappe.
here from both sides, in
Coming on the
fact.
field, number
Manchester
19,
United get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's Bale. And they've got a throw. Eto'o. Stoichkov. Big chance! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Forlan wins the duel this time. And it's Nedved. And here's Forlan. It's Forlan! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
It's their second corner of the game. tries to get it clear. Van Dijk purring. And the shots! So close to drawing level.
Well, you'd really expect him to hit the target from there.
Nedved. Passing is crisp and sharp. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Neymar. And he's in on goal. He's free, he has got space.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Of Nielsen. 4 added minutes on the board. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester United have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, it's a win that came as a result of an ideal start, Peter. A high octane.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders who need...
And he shoots! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Utrecht finding themselves unexpectedly behind. That's good running with the ball. And Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Messi. Over to the left. Played out to the left flank. Bale. There's the delivery. Manchester United claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Messi plays it short. Now the ball in. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Utrecht applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. And it's hoisted clear. Can he get it through? And he's certainly onside here. Well, there's the clearance. 15 minutes till half-time. And that could set him on his way. Picked out brilliant. Oh, shooting chance! Decent enough try. Belletti. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now he's got space here. Oh, that's well spotted. Pedri.
Manchester United really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Puskas.
Puskas really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
There will
Puskas.
be 1 minute added time.
Looking for the run. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
This is a lost
Any strong opinions on the first half?
Please
Well,
keep
it's
your
obvious,
eyes on
Peter,
your
that this
children during the
team
match
was
at
set
all
up to
times.
play on the break, and their opponents pretty much
Substitution on the
played right
field.
into their hands.
Number
So
20,
no wonder they've got their tails
Pedri.
up at half-time.
Coming on the field is
Manchester United
number
leading a
22,
cagey game here.
Baggio.
It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Pirlo. It's Van der Vaart. It's a searching pass, and he plays one through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. No, that's been intercepted. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Shevchenko, and he's managed to get free. He's had a shot! No mistake! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive.
And Puskas! Just too much, fractions.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
We have got
Puskas.
changes here from
Coming
both
on
sides,
to
in
replace
fact.
him is number 11, Fernando Torres. Substitution in
Messi.
progress.
Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Steaming on goalwards. And that is good. Super running. Torres! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Fernando Torres clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
No, he's managed to misplace that. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Rudiger. Messi. And it's Balletti. Now it's Owen.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And this is Owen. Oh, that is really good tenacity. Manchester United have their second corner now. Messi goes short. Costa Curta. And it's Rijkaard. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! And the keeper's glad to see the back of that.
Yeah, and I don't think there was much wrong with his vision nor his decision-making.
Pass somewhat off target. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Back into the middle. It's a pretty loose pass. Some good work on the right flank here. He has found the way through. And this is Shevchenko. Flashes it across. And now they can clear their lines. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Roberto Baggio.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Bale tries to play it through, thinks about... Owen! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Added
And you can
minutes
see
have
he
been
meant
indicated.
every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Manchester United take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
And he's surging through. Owen. They would have been quick to recover this. No foul, says the referee. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Well, we just know, of course, what an excellent goalkeeper Dida is. Indeed, some consider him to be Stoichkov! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Costa Curta, here's onto this. Stoichkov! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. And here's Stoichkov. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary, and claimed it back swiftly. And back to the keeper. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Dembele. Quarter of an hour played. So it is still 0-0. Ferdinand. India trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Bale. And the return pass. And this is Eto'o. Yaya Toure. Bale. It's Bale! He's got away with one there. Van der Vaart. That's a little off target. Dembele. And it's Maldini. Now Yaya Toure. Dida. Bergomi. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
That's really well manoeuvred. Nedved! Bale. Bale goes on a run down the left wing. Nicely weighted ball. Nice intercept. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Please turn your attention to the screen.
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
And the second half gets underway.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Messi. Van der Vaart. And that's been intercepted. Lampard. It's run loose here. Eto'o. This looks promising. And this is Eto'o. India appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Now it's Eto'o, and it's Zico. Eto'o, played out to the left flank. Eto'o, and this is Eto'o. Great chance! And he hits the net! The breakthrough strike! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 9.
We have got changes here from
Number
both sides, in
23.
fact. This looks very much like a shoring up of the rear guard.
Number
Look, only
14.
time will tell now if this is the right decision,
Number
but at least the
20.
manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly and
Number
it needed that.
Stage
So we have the first goal.
coming on the field.
Look, experienced
Number
voices need to be
7.
heard now, along with good
Number
purpose
11.
and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
8. Baresi. Number 2.
There's a
Daniel
probing
Van
ball.
Buyten. Number 12.
Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Substitution.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Bale.
India surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive.
It's Eto'o! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Zico with the short one. Oh, he's been caught on it here. This might spell danger. India have their second corner now. He rises! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Eto'o really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Manchester United must do something here, and very quickly.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
And here's the chance to counter. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And he's there to retrieve it. Pirlo. Oh, easy pickings there.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Eto'o.
There will be 3 minutes.
And the number on the board is 3. Now it's Owen. Van Basten. And that has been cleared. And he can clear it away. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable
And we
for
come to you
those
now
with a
with a
vested
quick
interest.